today we're making Jaffa cakes, and for this recipe you will need flour, some raw cane sugar, applesauce, a plant milk of your choosing, baking soda, apple cider vinegar, vanilla essence, an unsweetened juice of your choosing. I'm using red, white and black currant juice. Alternatively, you could use a type of very hard jam, but this recipe is made this way. Gelling sugar, this one is made with pectin, a bowl, a whisk and a cup measurement. You will also need a large oven tray and 2 or more muffin baking trays. You also have the option of using pudding powder later on.
We're making Jaffa cakes. I've done these before and they are very messy and it's a very long process, so unless you've got time on your hands, don't do it. So as you can see, my mum has made jam. We just made some black, red and white currant juice, and she made some jam out of that and some, I don't think there is a word for it in English, I think it's like fruit jelly or something. Basically you use fruit juice and then you thicken it with cornstarch and some sugar. Yeah. So that's about it. It's a really nice dessert, and basically what we're going to need is we're going to need to start boiling this first, because we need to spread it out on a pan and let it cool before we do the rest. So I'm going to put this on the heat with the sugar. So I've got 850 milliliters of fruit juice. It is unsweetened so far, and I'm going to use my gelling, the 340 grams of my gelling sugar. It's got pectin in it, so it is vegan. But yeah, let's do that. So basically what we want is for this to start cooking. Once it's boiling, it needs to boil for 3 minutes with stirring vigorously, and you need to stir this occasionally while doing the other stuff. So the dry ingredients consist of 2.5 cups of flour, I'm going to use 1 cup sugar. It says 1.5 and I'm hoping it won't go wrong. 2 teaspoons baking soda, 1 1/3 cup of soy milk or any other plant-based milk. I'm using oat milk. 2/3 cups applesauce. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 teaspoon vanilla. I'm guessing vanilla extract. In Germany we have vanilla aroma. Alright, so this is kind of what we have. This is a teaspoon. I don't know why it's sold like this, but I'm just going to get going. So I'm going to do the dry ingredients first and then the wet in a separate bowl, because this is working on baking soda only, and baking soda, once it gets activated, especially with the apple cider vinegar, it'll just activate very quickly, and you need to have it in the oven very quickly. I'm going to use a separate bowl for my wet ingredients now, and then prep the muffin tins.
So this is where my juice started boiling, and I had to stir it very much. If you are using pudding powder, now mix the pudding powder with the juice you set aside and slowly add it into the boiling mixture. While actually making this recipe, I added the pudding powder in too late, so it didn't work for me. Now in general this shouldn't have too much effect, but you will find that it won't gel as nicely as with the pudding powder.
Now, unfortunately, that didn't go as well as I planned, so I'm going to sieve out the bits of pudding powder while I pour it onto here.
So back to our wet ingredients.
1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Before we do anything else, let's prep the muffin tins and the oven. I'm going to turn on the oven to 175 and yeah. Alright, now that our pans are prepped and our oven is on, we are going to mix the wet and dry ingredients together.
I would suggest you do 2 batches of this, so you separate the dry and wet ingredients into 2 equal parts before mixing them together, as you won't be able to get them all into the oven at once.
And then we'll use tablespoons to put it in the bottom of our pans. I'm just going to get tiny bits. This might be too much. I'm going to try and do another batch. Whew. So these are a bit bigger than I thought they would be, but we shall see. I'm going to try and get these out just so I can cool them off and get the next batch in. Alright, I mean, it's not too bad. They're very fluffy Jaffa cakes, very big. Ta-da! That's about 2/3 of them. So while we're waiting for the others to come out of the oven, I'm just going to start putting holes in this. Now, you could probably use like a shot glass or something. I'm using this thing that has a thingy on the end to poke eggs so that they release air while cooking, and I'm using this end, so this is just what my mum has. So I'm just going to start. Now that we've done all of our Jaffa cakes, we're gonna put our chocolate in here to melt. Some kind of like the double boil method. So this is me in the kitchen surrounded by my Jaffa cakes. You will not get this many. I'll tweak the amounts. You probably don't want this much work. So yeah, whew. It took me a couple of hours to be honest. But yeah, worth it. I also made these there. They are just kind of sandwiched without chocolate, and they taste really nice as well.
So there you have it. These are amazing Jaffa cakes. I did make them quite thick, but you can make them smaller. They are quite messy to make, but they taste amazing. You can use whatever jam you want. You can use a different fruit juice. They're really versatile, and they're just great to pop into your kids' lunches, or, you know, just eat yourself, because who doesn't like Jaffa cakes? So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe for more tasty videos.